going live. We all the way live. Back at it like a crack addict, automatic like a fomatic, built from tragedy, made for static. It's your boy, Purpose of a Podcast, back with the blast, in and out with a dash real fast. 2025 won't last, so we're going to do this and get some cash. Everybody donate, everybody like, share, subscribe. Everybody tapped in. We having a good time this morning, man. How y'all doing today, man? What is it, man? It's almost May. How fast is this year going? The other day, I don't know, I'm gonna put up some posts. We was out having a good time over the Easter weekend, and somebody said, "Can you believe it's May?" And I was like, "Wow, nah, I really can't believe it's May. It really is May." I mean, it's April 20 something. So yeah, man, 2025 is moving real fast. And I don't, what you think is making 2025 move so fast? Is it the media? Is it the speed of the news media, the 24/7 media, the new media like me, the journalists who are always every day uploading and finding something to talk about because they need the money, you know what I'm saying? So what is it? What is it that's making 2025 move so quickly? Is it the gray hair on my chin? What is making 2025 move so fast? But I do and must recognize that 2025 is moving very, very rapidly. Very, very rapidly. A lot has happened, the first 100 days with the new president. We had Doge, we had Elon, we had the Tesla protests. We never even talked about the what happened leading up to the inauguration. You know what I'm saying? We had Zelensky in the White House with JD and that whole dang, that was a crazy debacle. We had Elon in the White House and that whole thing. That was and just recently, just the last podcast we did, we got Pete Hegeseth and Heggy Baby. Shout out to Pete Heggy Baby. We don't even know the fallout of that. We don't know where Pete gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? Because Pete has become a liability. You know what I'm saying? But we love Trump, and we can't have no liabilities, man. We gotta understand we playing playoff basketball, or we talking about Uncle Shannon Sharpe and the Denver Broncos, man. We talking about we play a Super Bowl level football, man. This is Super Bowl level that we playing at. You know what I'm saying? We got the Denver Bronco jersey on today. You know what I'm saying? We got that thumbnail. Check out. Hey, somebody put something in the thumbnail. Tap in, man. Subscribe. Double tap. Hit the like, share, man. Hit the super chat. Hit the cash app. The Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift. We ain't talking about the Chiefs, man. And I can't wait for the Chief controversy to come out because I know the Chiefs been cheating, and I know it's gonna come out. Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift was switching footballs behind the stadium, and it's gonna come out. Denver Bronco. Shout out to Uncle Shannon Sharpe, man. We gonna talk about this, man. How many people think people is jealous because they never had a chance to date an OnlyFans model? Anybody in the chat ever dated an OnlyFans model? My boy said, "Where you from? Would you rather a tree grow or?" Oh man, we started early with the trolls, man. Hey, tell me this. How do you find my channel, man? Because I don't do no promoting. I just create a fire thumbnail, a fire topic. You know what I'm saying? I do use a little AI, but no matter what I do, through the trolls come through. Shout out to all the trolls. That's not a really good joke. That's not a really good joke. I think I heard that joke when I was in elementary school, and I'm 45,000 years old. So double click to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, double click, hit the thumbs up, super chat, cash out. And we got a Chiefs fan. You got me with my Denver Broncos on. Who cares about Taylor? Who cares about Taylor? Who cares about this? Well, it was the highest viewed Super Bowl ever because of Taylor Swift. It wasn't because of the Chiefs. No one likes the Chiefs. Nobody likes the Chiefs, bro. It wasn't because of the Chiefs. They tuned in to see Taylor Swift, and they tuned in to see what's her name? Just because Taylor Swift doesn't mean it's so good. What everything about Taylor Swift is good, you know. Everything about Taylor Swift is good. Oh, look. Pregnant said Taylor Swift is like the final boss for Blonde Girl. Thank you. Everything is great about Taylor Swift. What's not good? Name something not good about Taylor Swift, man. Name something not good about Taylor Swift. I love. This is only on the internet. Only on the internet can you find something so sweet, so beautiful, so succulent, so luscious and so delectable, and find something to pick apart. Only on the internet, only from behind the internet screen, the anonymity that comes along with not having your real picture and real name, and then you go at hey, you know what, Taylor Swift got that Corvette booty. Y'all remember when we in the 80s, white women had the Corvette booty. They used to have the nice shaped booty, but it was flat like a Corvette. You know what I'm saying? It was like a guitar. They had the guitar booty. You could call it the guitar booty or the Corvette booty. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, mate. But all of a sudden, everybody had to have the bubble butt. The bubble butt was reserved for black women. If you wanted a bubble butt, you had to go to the black women, but the white women had the Corvette booty. You know what I'm saying? So you had to do that. But shout out to everybody coming in. We're gonna talk about Shannon Sharpe. She doesn't like. I know why she don't like Donald Trump, man. Taylor Swift, man. You need to tap in, man, with Donald Trump, man. This is what we doing. Mile House Stadium, Denver Bronco, Mile House Stadium. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing today. How's everybody doing, man? So we're having a good time, man. Everybody watching from Haiti. Shout out to is that JB watching from Haiti. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for tapping in. We just clearing up everything, man. Thank y'all for coming. As you come in, man, what I need you to do, Queso, JB, I need y'all to double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up. A lot of people be watching on their phone. A lot of people don't have computers. So I know you in Haiti, so you might be watching me on a foil aluminum can. You know what I'm saying? In Haiti, they don't have internet, they don't have electricity, and they don't have cell phones and laptops. So who is that? Is that JB? So I know you probably watching me on your transistor, your uncle's transistor radio, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It might be difficult for you, man, to hit the like button, man. So, you know, they don't have internet. So, I know it might be difficult for you to hit the like button, man. But go ahead and hit the like button, man. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up. If you in Haiti, if you in Russia, I seen Russia earlier. So no matter where you at, if you in Haiti, if you in Russia, you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying. Wherever you're tapping in from, man, double tap the screen, hit the like button. I don't know. He might have been from the Ukraine. So if you're from the Ukraine, you might not have internet capability right now either. So you might be watching me on your uncle's transistor, you know, Azov Battalion radio. So go ahead and take that transistor radio that you just stole out your uncle's basement and double tap. Look at JB say it's not true. We have all. Tell him JB it's not true. Tell him say Haiti got internet. I don't believe you. You need more people. And JB, you're going to have to get some more Haitians in the chat, man. You're going to have to get some more Haitians in the chat, man, to agree with you, man, because right now it's looking slim to nil, man. It's looking slim to nil. It's only one like, so I don't know, man, JB. It's looking like you don't have, we have internet. We have internet. We have internet. It sounds like he making a statement. JB, you a politician, man. You sound like he making this. We have internet. I believe you, bro, man. It's just a joke. It's just a joke, man. I just need people to hit the like button, man, so we get people to watch and tap in. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Black boys,
trolls,
man. So we
the
get people.
trolls be doing their work, man. The trolls be trolling, man. The trolls be trolling. And today, I tell you, I am dyslexic. I talk a lot about my dyslexia, right? I know I'm dyslexic, but I got my glasses on, and I feel like I'm not that dyslexic because everything I've typed today is coming out. It's coming out just poo poo. Like everything I've typed today is just bad. Like I'm typing all day, and I'm creating content, and nothing is coming out right. Nothing is coming out. Like, and I know I'm dyslexic, but I'm not that dyslexic. Look at the phone. The phone keep falling. You know what I'm saying? It's extra letters on my title. I didn't type those letters. Who typed those letters? Dyslexia, you transpose letters and numbers, and I do. I transpose letters, and you see I before E, except after C, sometimes Y. A lot of you don't know that. I know that because I'm dyslexic, and I transpose I and E, all the I and E in time. But today, I got so many just dyslexic flubs today. Like everything I do today is like a dyslexic. So just take the ride with me today. We're on a ride. We're on a ride through dyslexia. So we're gonna have a good time on this podcast this morning. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be dismayed. The trolls are welcome to have fun. YouTube is welcome to put me in the corner. It's gonna happen anyway. Shout out to everybody, all the content creators in the 40 view dungeon. Shout out to everybody in the 40 view dungeon. We all done 40 views, 40 views. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in the 40 view dungeon. We getting it done. We getting it done down here in the 40 view dungeon, man. We getting it done. 40 views or nothing, man. It's 40 below. It's 40 views or nothing, baby. 40 views or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, double tap the screen. 40 views or nothing, man. I know a lot of people be like, they want to start a YouTube channel. I come about people's be like, man, I can't believe you be doing YouTube. And this couple people came in my studio, and it's like, it's hard to understand that you be in the studio by yourself. But it's a lot that goes into this YouTube thing, man, that we do, man. So shout out to everybody who tapping in and watching. Shout out to everybody. Okay, so I saw your comment. He said, I like your channel. You know what I'm saying? Who is this? Joy the Transformer. It's called Dark Web. What are we talking about? We have internet. Are we talking about Haiti? Joy, are you talking about Haiti? Hey, JB, I think that was a reply to your comment. We have the internet. So the Haitian internet is called the dark web. That's a good one. The Haitian internet is called the dark web. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's a good one, boy. Oh man, the Haitian internet is called the dark web. Hey, that's a good one, man. That's a good one, man. He said we have the internet in Haiti, and old boy came in. He broke up and chose violence this morning. He came in out of nowhere. Is that a racial comment? Is that a race joke? Black people gotta make everything about race. Hey, double tap the screen, hit the like button. Hey, thumbs up, Joy the Transformer. Joy the Transformer said Haitian internet is called the dark web. So if the Haitian internet is called the dark web, what do you call the internet in Africa? What do you call what is the midnight strike? What do you call the internet in Africa? You know what I'm saying? Twilight Zone? I don't know, man. Hey, we gonna have a good time today, man. I went to the closet, man. I got my Denver Broncos jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my thumbnail with Shannon Sharpe with the AI. Everybody got an AI image of Shannon Sharpe. So I'm a YouTuber just like you. So I got my AI image of Shannon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? I got my Denver Bronco. I got my chain on, man. I got my watch around here because it's perfect time to podcast. I ain't put my watch on yet. If you ain't know, I smoked the big gazooby doobie before we started. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So we got good indica sativa hybrid, man. So I'm feeling good. I feel good today. And we're going to talk about Shannon Sharpe. Where y'all want to start with Shannon Sharpe, man? Y'all want to start with the age? Y'all want to start with what y'all want to start? We got a lot to talk about. Really, we just having a good time, man. Y'all gonna dictate the way the show go, how long the show go. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you share the show, thank you, man. If you hit the like button, thank you. If you hit the super chat, thank you. I appreciate it, man. You know, a lot of people don't know how to have good manners, man, and appreciate the audience and the listener. You could be anywhere. You could be listening to anything. So I say thank you and appreciate everybody here. We came here today to talk about Uncle Shannon, Shay, Laportier. Now, where did these names come from? Shay, Laportier, you know what I'm saying? When I see the brother with the backwood or the what was he smoking? Not backwoods, he was smoking Black and Mild. He was smoking Black and Mild. He was smoking Black and Mild, drinking Hennessy on the sports show. And anybody from the culture, we know the type of cats who smoke Black and Mild. It's a certain type of cat that will go into a 7-Eleven and buy. It's one thing if we drinking and somebody pass you a Black and Mild and you hit the black. I'm still gonna talk shit. You still getting roasted for hitting the black. But if you are the type of dude that go in the store and buy a Black and Mild to smoke to the face, Shannon Sharpe is a type of brother. It's like it's Black Air Force One energy, straight up off the top. It's Black Air Force One energy. So that's where I'm starting with today, man. We got to be honest about the Black Air Force One and drinking cognac at 56 years old. Ain't nobody at over 40 drinking cognac no more. I drink wine. I'm loving that it's about to be spring and summertime. I got my Chardonnay. You know, I drink Syrah and I drink the red, but you know, we got the Pinot Grigio. Everything is about to be beautiful in Northern California, so we got some great wines. Anybody drinking cognac and smoking blacks, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start right there. Hey, Joy said I subscribe. Thank you, Joy the Transformer, for subscribing. And Justin Bean, I remember you, Justin Bean. I was a Broncos fan my whole life. That kneeling and no respect for our country crap doesn't work for me. I turned off the TV and never looked back. Bro looked like Will Smith. A broke ghetto. Now I ain't gonna call myself broke. I ain't gonna pull my out because look at my studio. We not broke. We're not broke. Hey, you know how people be trying to put themselves down so quick. Look at me. I got a motherfucking $150 jersey on. I got another motherfucking $50 shirt under the jersey. I'm about to start pole mouthing, man. And a diamond necklace, so I'm not poor. But I am a street Will Smith, man. I am a street Will. Just because I ain't got 100 million, it's so quick. I'm about to say, yeah, broke. Well, I'm not broke. But you know, I don't want to piss nobody off at home. Like, motherfucker, you ain't broke. Look at you, man. You don't look motherfucker broke to me. So yeah, man, street Will Smith, man. I'll take that, man. I'll take that, man. Do I got a Will Smith? I think I got a Will Smith. I think I got a Will Smith. Y'all want? Let me see. Yeah, I do. Here it is. I got here it is, Agent J. Let me see, there it is. And he came with the dog. I had to grab him. And he came with the dog. Y'all remember the dog? So yeah, man. That's why I got Will Smith. Man, I remember this gorgeous. She said, you look like Will Smith. She wanted to grab my ears while she was on top of me, man. So I done got Will Smith. I done got Forrest Whitaker, you know what I'm saying? So But back to my brother Justin Bean, he said the Broncos was my favorite team, and then he brought up the kneeling and Colin Kaepernick. So I'm from Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area. I would like you were a Broncos fan, I was a 49er fan, and like you, I also turned off the TV. I stopped watching basketball and sports when the Donald Sterling thing happened, when Donald Sterling used the N-word. And now think about now it's funny. Now it's funny. Now we pray on this podcast. I don't know if y'all understand I'm about God and country, and I'm about unity amongst Americans. You know, they came in, the trolls came in, made some jokes. I don't take it personal. I grew up in America. I went to high school in America. My best friend in high school was white, so I've heard all the black jokes that you could tell, and I laughed at all the funny ones. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take things personal like that because I actually did grow up in America. If you grew up in America, you heard the black jokes. You had white friends, brown friends, blue friends, purple friends, but I turned off the TV and I stopped watching professional sports during that Donald Sterling NBA. And the Colin Kaepernick thing only solidified it where I stopped watching the NFL because they took away Colin Kaepernick's career. So when a lot of people get, again, so today I was on live on on Instagram, and what I told my Instagram audience is for a long time, I have been educating my audience about counter narrative. And for a year now, I've been talking about the narratives. It's funny how Candace Owens and the right, the woke right, what is it, woke right or whatever it is, now are attacking the narratives, breaking down narrative. And the reason why Candace Owens is doing the Blake Lively and the Ryan Reynolds story, again, is another narrative. It's the same reason why I did the Johnny Depp story. I got a lot of subscribers and supporters when I did the Johnny Depp story. A lot of my black fans didn't understand, why is he doing Johnny Depp? I did Johnny Depp because it was counter narrative. And I need the audience to start looking at things from a counter narrative perspective and stop gobbling up everything the media. So now Candace Owens has exposed who owns the media, who's putting, now today what's trending? The Netflix cult. Now we know who the CEO of Netflix is and where propaganda came from. But go back to Obama and legalizing propaganda. Thank you, Democrats and liberals. So this is the narrative spin. We've been living in the spin machine for the last 10, 20 years. And what bothers me, going back to this Denver Bronco jersey, is how black content creators are so quick to digest any narrative. Whatever narrative it is, they take it on. Oh, Sean is guilty. This is guilty. This is person. There's no counter narrative thinking. There's no deep dive. There's no thought process. And it's disturbing. It's actually disturbing that nobody is actually, and like I said many times, I said the media should have to work harder to fool you. There was once upon a time before social media when you had to have a newspaper. Do you know how creative you had to be as a journalist to sway public opinion with black and white, with just a paper, with just a typewriter? That's all they had. The paper boy. I had a paper route. So before social media, before a powerful 24, before O.J. Simpson, you didn't have 24/7 news. The news came on in the morning, the news came on in the afternoon. So they couldn't bombard you with a narrative, 24. Do you understand 24/7 media? Do you understand the terminology 24/7? It means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no break. Do you understand when they say social media feed? You have to eat every day. They're feeding you a narrative 24/7. Anybody would get sick. Anybody would regurgitate if you're being fed something. Or, you know what else would happen on the other side of that coin? If you're being fed something 24/7, 7 days a week, you become addicted. This is back to the moldy cheese. How do you get someone to not only eat something that's bad for them, but become addicted to something that's bad for them? Woo! How do you get someone to eat something that's bad for them, but not only digest it, become addicted and crave it? I need my food stamps so I could buy. Wait a minute, hold on. You need a government allocated program, social socialism, and you need me to give you money because you don't have money to buy food, but you don't want to buy food. And if I say to you, I will give you the money to buy food, but I'm going to place a restriction to where you can only buy food, you get upset. And you want to tell me that soda is food. What's been happening in American media is that they have been giving you soda, not regular soda, but Jolt Cola, 24/7, and telling you it's food. And think about the effects, the brain rot. Think about what would happen if you fed your child Jolt Cola every day, all day. They wouldn't be able to sit down. They wouldn't be able to process. Isn't that what's happening? You're not able to sit still. You're not able to process. You accept everything that they give you. It's because you have been force-fed soda and they told you it's food. So now when Donald Trump says, you know what, you have a food stamp card, but I'm going to restrict you from buying things that are not food. Hello, it's a food stamp card. God forbid you use it to buy. I think we talking about Shannon Sharpe. Joy, this live is awesome. We should bring more NPCs. I don't know why people watching shits. I was bored, but when I came to this live, it keeps me connected. Respect, man. I appreciate you. Well, thank you, man. That means a lot. Justin Bean said, end up undernourished and overweight. End up undernourished and underweight because you're not eating food. You know, I haven't talked about Carmelo Anthony, right? But this makes me think about my perspective on Carmelo Anthony that I wanted to share. But it's so complex. I know a lot of people, look how many people watching, and a lot of people are not going to get it, they're not going to care, but so I'll share it. You can eat empty calories. You can eat something that's not food. When Justin Bean says you end up undernourished and overweight because you're not eating food. I seen some meme the other day. It was a little girl. She was eating baby powder. In the hood, people eat all type of shit. Some people eat plastic. Some people eat ashes. Crackhead. I seen a crackhead addicted to eating ashes out the ashtray. None of that shit is food, bro. None of that shit qualifies as food. So with Carmelo Anthony, and thank you, Justin Bean, even if people disagree with me, this is what I want to say about Carmelo Anthony. You can digest something that's not actually food. And you can be in an altercation that ends up in a death that's not actually murder. I'm going to say it again. The reason why people would end up undernourished and overweight is because they're not ingesting food. And you can be, just like you can be in an altercation, people might not understand that I can be eating something and it not qualify as food. You can eat something and it not qualify as food. Just because you can eat it and pass it and shit it out doesn't make it food. And just because there was an altercation between two individuals or three individuals and one of those individuals died, every time there's an altercation that results in a death does not automatically add up to murder. And I know a lot of people may not agree and may not even understand, but the sad thing about Carmelo Anthony is that for all of the people saying that race is not a factor and race is not involved, then you might agree with me when I say that if you want to argue that race is not a factor and race is not involved, then I say to you that then there was no crime. Every time there's an altercation, it's not a murder, and every time somebody dies, it's not a crime. Now we know that, and we've seen that with Daniel Penny, with Trayvon Martin. So every time there's a death, it's not a murder, and every time there's a death, it's not a crime. And so when people say it's not a race issue, that's not actually true, because they're not talking about it from the actual fact. That what happened with all these other cases is that every time someone dies, you cannot jump to murder. You just can't. It's unfortunate, but there's a lot that goes into it, like the fact that these were both teenagers, these are both kids. So unfortunately, someone passed away. But another part of it is state of mind. And state of mind, if you've ever been in the criminal justice system, which I have, state of mind at the time of the crime. For you to prove murder, state of mind has to be intent. And there was no intent. But what you have all these internet grifters who want racism, who want anger, because this is how Facebook makes money, this is how YouTube makes money, this is how X makes money. If you see all these counter narrative, narrative argument, it's because this is how these social media companies make money. And they keep intelligent people like myself out of the debate so that people don't hear intelligent things that will make you think and make you start looking at things very differently. I didn't say nothing about black or white, did I? I straight up just educated people on the fact that these is teenagers. And unfortunately, every time, it's not always murder. It's not always a crime. That's just a fact, bro. And it's disturbing to me how many black content creators are going along with the narrative of the fact that this is a murder without having an understanding of what I just said. And how could it be a murder? And how could it be without understanding intent and state of mind, right? And when we talk about intent and state of mind, what I think about is the facts that he ran away, right? He used the knife to defend himself once. He was terrified. Both boys were bigger than him. He used the knife once. He didn't use it multiple times. He ran away. And when he was apprehended, what he said was, is he okay? Because he wasn't trying to, again, state of mind, intent. Is he okay? Because he wasn't trying to, it wasn't supposed to result in a death. He was simply trying to protect himself and get away. That's all he was trying to do. So these are the facts that will come out, but it doesn't fit the narrative. It don't fit the narrative. But this is what the judge got to look at. Intent, criminal intent, and state of mind. You have to prove that. And that's what all of the internet people say, well, he brought a knife. Because you know why they keep saying that? Because they want to lay down intent, criminal intent and state of mind. But it's America. We are the most armed people in the globe. So anyone having that conversation never brings up the rights of Americans, and Americans get to have stand your ground. Americans get to carry knives and guns in places without even a permit in some of these states. So a lot of the people having this non-intelligible conversation just conveniently leave all that out. The little boy, the two teenage boys, unfortunately, one of them died. It's not murder. It's not a crime because there was no criminal intent. For murder, you have to be, you have to have mentally that you want to go harm someone. And you have to prove that in a murder trial. You have to prove state of mind and criminal intent. So the fact that he ran away, the fact that it was one strike, the fact that he said, is he okay? And the fact that he said, I'm defending myself, all goes to intent and state of mind. I'm very sorry about what happened. I am very sorry about what happened, but it all goes to intent and state of mind. That's just a fact. It's a sad, sad situation, but it's like we can't have a conversation where we can grow from it. Like if we can have a real conversation where we could grow from it, then then we could talk about the laws. I've been talking about being politically active all year. Then we could talk about the laws. If you guys don't like the laws, then we could change the laws and then people will behave differently. But I don't think Americans understand the way shit work. It don't work that you get on the internet and you bark and you scream about your emotions devoid of what the actual law is. No one has brought up criminal intent. No one has brought up state of mind. But when you piece together everything that took place, and then now finally on the right, on Tim Pool, he had a lawyer, and the lawyer said, well, the two boys did hit him and grab his bag. That is a crime. So number two, you cannot have murder if the person has passed away, was in the commission of a crime. So what would happen is the brother would get charged with the death. And to avoid all of that, what you need to have say is that there was no crime. That's what should happen. There was no crime. Teenagers got into an altercation. Two teenagers did something they shouldn't have did. The other teenager did something he shouldn't have did. Do y'all understand that math? Two teenagers did something they should not have done. We don't have to say color. Two teenagers did something they should not have done. That's what teenagers do. So two teenagers do something they should not have done. One teenager did something he should not have done, but he did not have criminal intent or state of mind. Neither did these two. That's why everybody's upset, because these two kids did something criminal, but what everybody is saying is it wouldn't have ended up with Carmelo dying. What everybody is saying is Carmelo is the bad guy because the two people who did something wrong first did not have the criminal intent to kill Carmelo. They had a criminal intent, though. They had a state of mind and a criminal intent. Do you understand how this plays out? That's why we shouldn't be doing this in the internet. This is supposed to be in the courtroom, because the two teenagers who attacked Carmelo had criminal intent and state of mind. They intentionally went over there and hit him and pushed him. That is the type of mental intent that I'm talking about that Carmelo Anthony lacks. He lacks that. So he's not committing a crime. Therefore, there's no murder. The two teenagers did something they should not have done. Teenagers make mistakes. Two teenagers did something they should not have done. Another teenager responded doing something he should not have done. That doesn't make this teenager a criminal. One thing we cannot argue is these two teenagers did commit a crime. That is a fact. These two teenagers, they're stupid. They don't understand that it was a crime. They did not want to kill Carmelo, but the fact is these two teenagers committed a crime. They had criminal intent. They had the state of mind to go over there and do what they did purposely, intentionally. That's a fact. Carmelo did something stupid, but it wasn't criminal because he never intended and didn't have the state of mind that it would result in a death. Somebody said, if there's a victim, then there's a crime. That's not the only victim. The only victim is Carmelo. The only victim is Carmelo. If you go to Tim Pool right now, the lawyer stated that the two teenagers committed a crime. This will come out later. Now, teenagers do stupid shit. Do I think the two teenagers that committed a crime did it with racial intent? No. But the fact of the matter is, two teenagers intentionally physically accosted another teenager. That's how it all starts, and that is a crime, straight up. So what you end up having is 3 teenagers who make a mistake. And because we live in this racially charged environment where we think this person's not American or different type of American, we all Americans, we all got kids, we all was teenagers, we all made mistakes. What you have, and I know the judge, this is a black judge, and I know the judge is waiting for everything to dissipate so we can get everybody in the courtroom and have a conversation. The judge is going to have a conversation with all the parents, because what happened was 3 teenagers made a mistake. And it's unfortunate that one of the teenagers passed away, but you cannot say that one is criminally liable. If the judge is going to say either everybody, meaning the other brother and Carmel, either everybody is liable for the death or nobody is liable for the death, because it's not adults. How do you, it's not adults. There's no criminal intent. So I know the public wants blood. Easter just passed. I always talk about Easter. I always talk about Barabbas. I talk about Jesus. I talk about the Pharisees. I talk about the clergy. They had a choice. They had a choice between Jesus and Barabbas. The people always want blood. But no one, and I've been talking about this narrative shit. Everybody wants to go with the narrative. But who has talked about it the way I talked about it? I'm not a lawyer. But I already knew the truth, but the lawyers have come out. You know why the lawyers have come out? The lawyers have come out to calm down the idiots and the racists. The idiots and the racists have gone so far that the lawyer, Tim Pool, had to bring on a lawyer. You know who Tim Pool is, Timothy Travis. Tim Pool had to bring on a lawyer just so people could stop and be American again and realize these are 3 children. Tim Pool brought on the lawyer, and the lawyer said the 2 boys were in commission of a crime, period. That's where it starts. And Tim Pool did that because the shit is going too far. The other day on Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson said, Jordan Peterson is trending right now talking about psychopaths on the right. What did I say last week, Timothy? You've been here for 2 weeks. What did I say? I said the crazy shit is that black men support Trump and the Republicans, but since the Republicans got elected, we have been seeing crazy shit on the right. And what I said was, if we don't check it, then we're going to get killed in the midterms. Yesterday, I talked about how black men got saved by Trump. I gave an example. Black men got saved by Trump because if Kamala Harris would have won, then Letta James would have danced Trump into the prison, and all of us black and white heterosexual men would have been next. We would have been next, bro. Yeah, I did. I rooted for Rittenhouse. I did. I rooted for Rittenhouse. I rooted for Rittenhouse because everybody deserves. And if you go to my channel, Tim, I know you subscribe to the channel. I got a playlist with like 10 videos. So you know a lot of YouTubers would lie to you and say something to like get subscribers and views, but you can go to my channel and you can watch my Rittenhouse coverage. I supported Rittenhouse because of the law. I supported Rittenhouse because of the law. And this thing that white men are scared. And I need to tell my white brothers, y'all need to stop with the fear. Like, I grew up in America too. I went to high school too. I know white people. There are certain white people who don't like black people. That's not surprising to me. I'm not surprised by that. This is America. I can love America. I know how to compartmentalize. I can support Rittenhouse and still understand that Rittenhouse don't have some ignorant views about blacks. Everybody got they bullshit. But this thing where we try to disqualify and cancel people, I'm not into that, bro. Even you, Timothy, I didn't cancel you. You don't have to agree with me. I don't have to agree with Rittenhouse. We don't cancel people, bro. Like when Trump brought home them 1,500 people from January 6th, I talked about that in my last podcast. I said them is 1,500 fathers. Because Trump won, Trump put a value on men. If Kamala Harris would have won, Letta James, Fannie Willis, all these black female, we would have been done. We would have been done. So just to finish up with Carmelo Anthony, it's gonna come out in the trial. It's gonna come out in the trial. It's a podcast, Timothy. That's what we do. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not on NBC. Yes, motherfucker, I'm generalizing and assuming it's a pod. Double tap the screen and hit the like button, Timothy. Hey, somebody super chat. Somebody hit a super chat. Somebody hit a donation. Double tap the screen, Timothy. It's a motherfucking podcast. What you talking about? I'm generalizing and assuming. What the fuck you think you watching? You are not in a college professor auditorium, motherfucker. We is on YouTube in the morning, top of the mid-morning podcast. I got a Denver Broncos jersey. Did you see the thumbnail with the AI version of the Incredible Hulk, Shannon Sharpe? The fuck is you talking about? I'm generalizing. Yes! The fuck? That's what we do! Fuck, it's a podcast! Oh man, Carmelo threw the knife and tried to hide it and knew what he was intending to do. He went to the track meet knowing he wasn't supposed to be there. All those facts are not true, and that's going to come out. He threw the knife because he's a kid and he's scared. His coach, it was raining, and his coach told him to go stand under there. The sad part is there's a lot of witnesses. It was like 100 witnesses. They're all kids. The sad part is those two boys were bullies. They've done this before. They've done this to other kids, so it's going to come out. So it was raining. He was supposed to be there. He has a 3-point. This is what I said earlier, Timothy, and I'm not going to get mad at you, but this is what I want to say to a lot of the black content creators who don't understand this. Number one, Timothy, have you ever had an honor roll? Have you ever been on an honor roll in high school or in college? Have you ever had a 3.5 GPA or higher, you or your children? Huh? Have you ever had a 3.7 GPA? Did you take AP and CP classes? Did you own a car at 16? There's a lot to unpack here. Carmelo Anthony, when we go to state of mind, criminal intent and criminal behavior and children who we want to throw away. As an American, I don't want to throw away a kid with a 3.7 GPA and an athlete who was scared and decided to protect himself. See, people are not being honest. Huh? He said, oh, yes, you did. You are a downright liar, and you call me a racist. I didn't cancel you. I didn't cancel you. What I was explaining about people like you is that I went to high school. I've got to work with people like you. I have to live with people like you. And being American and being black in America, I understand people like you exist. And I understand that this is the greatest country in the world where you are allowed to exist. And I'm not angry. I even allow you to be here, Timothy, because I believe you deserve the right to like or dislike whatever you want, but only here in the red, white, and blue. Isn't it amazing how we get to disagree? How we get to disagree? I wish the Democrats knew how to disagree, but I always want to get violent. You know, me and Timothy be debating, going back and forth, and Democrats be trying to blow stuff up. And, you know, I know it'd be Democrats that come in my chat and try to flag the channel and do all type of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Timothy is the only person that'll come here, but I know what it is because Timothy is intelligent enough to articulate his point. Sadly enough, a lot of people are not intelligent enough to articulate their point. They can be on the other side of the screen, get angry and yell, but it takes 2 seconds. Timothy is boom, 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 boom. He typing that shit out. He has a thought. He's tight. He's able to get that out. You know that's a talent, Timothy. Just like I understand my talent, and which is why I'm on the microphone, on the camera, and I spit this shit the way I spit this shit. But it's the same way you spit this shit is the same thing. Like a lot of people who may agree with you don't have the ability or to articulate in such a quick or banter back and forth with me as a YouTube host. Knowing I'm a YouTube content creator and I have a lot of knowledge and I come back. There's a lot of people who want to say what you say, but they're afraid. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. It's the fear, and that's not American, bro. That's that Democrat, liberal, socialist bullshit. If you disagree, disagree. And if you don't have the fucking mind and wherewithal, go get it. Read a book, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. All you're doing is proving that your label, I don't know what that means. This is a whole lot of smart, there's a whole lot of smart criminal. Come on, man, stay on topic, man. Sometimes y'all be showing how y'all be 13 years old. I give you credit and you go right back to being a 12-year-old, man. I'm gonna put you on timeout, man. I'm gonna put you on timeout, man. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you timeout, man. Go put your ass on timeout, man. Get your act together, man. Get your mind right, man. Get your act together, man. So, okay, so having a good day today, man. Shannon Sharpe, man. So y'all, just to clear up the Carmelo Anthony, how y'all feel about, so that's just to clear up my little Carmelo Anthony thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out. But it's like, it's sad though, how evil everybody has become. Like, I asked, have you ever had a 3.7 GPA? So this is what I said. If you never had a 3.7 GPA, if you never owned a vehicle, you probably should stay out of this conversation. If you never owned a Lexus, if you never owned a foreign car, if you never graduated from high school, if you've gone to prison, if you have a felony, you probably should stay out of this conversation. Because there's a lot of people, like Timothy said, there's a lot of smart criminals. And there's a lot of smart, dumb people on the internet who've been to prison, who have felonies, who've never graduated from high school, they have a GED, who've never been on the honor roll. Having a comment about somebody with 3.7 grade average, a Lexus at 16, that means he owned his own vehicle. Most black people's wealth is in their car. They don't own their own car. We talking about most black families are worth, shout out to Tone Talk, ADOS, Yvette Cornell. Most black families are worth a family car anywhere from $1,500 to $15,000. I'm the one who told you the minimum wage and the federal minimum wage is $7 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Most Americans in the Bible Belt and the Midwest is working at a Walmart. When we talked about tariffs, where Walmart is the #1 employer in most southern towns, and the medium income is anywhere from $12,000 to $17,000. So we're talking about a different type of lifestyle that most people are accustomed to in America, where they're working at Walmart, making $7 an hour. They may never in their life drive or sit in a Lexus, let alone have the means to purchase their son a Lexus. So that's why there's a story about an $800,000 home, because we have a $7 minimum wage. Do you understand why there's a story about an $800,000 home? To a lot of people in America, that's not an expensive house. In California, that's not an expensive house. It doesn't get you a great house in California. It may get you a great house in Texas, but it doesn't get you a great house in California, in Florida, in New York. In Chicago, it just doesn't. $800,000 is medium. $100,000 in San Francisco, you can still get welfare. $115,000 in San Francisco, you can still get welfare. So $800,000 is an inner city home. In San Francisco, $800,000 is an inner city home. So, but for most Americans, $7 an hour, $17,000 a year is their reality. Working at the local Walmart, I told you the effects of globalization. Working at Foster Farms, working at Tyson, working at the chicken plant. Making $12 at the most, making $7 an hour, the manager making $12 an hour. So when they hear a story about a $800,000 home, a $400,000 donation, then you get these rumblings, because they're not making any money. They ain't never had a 3.7 GPA. They ain't gonna never drive a Lexus. So I think a lot of people just need to shut the fuck up when it comes to Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? All the dummies, all the stupid motherfuckers, be quiet, man. Because I've been on the honor roll. I didn't have a 3.7. I've been in AP, CP, college class, all this shit. Own multiple foreign cars, bought my kids cars. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. When you talk about Carmelo Anthony, it's the honest thing. And what I hear a lot of people is you can't relate. So, because when you say that he did something wrong, you're not talking about someone who does things wrong. This is the disconnect, and that's how I know you're being racial. Because Carmelo Anthony is the person who does something right. He didn't bully, he didn't hit, he didn't grab a bag. Carmelo Anthony did 3.7 GPA. Carmelo Anthony did sports. Carmelo Anthony got a Lexus from his parents. He's not the kid who makes bad decisions. He is a little kid that may have got afraid and made a mistake. But you don't maintain a 3.7 GPA if you're the kid who doesn't know how to make the right decision. If you're walking around with criminal intent, the math is not mathing. I know y'all want to be mad. But the math is not mathing. And a lot of you just not going to grasp it because you've never been on the honor roll. You don't know the discipline it takes. You've never been on a championship sports team. Do you know the discipline it takes to be on a championship sports team? Do you know what it takes, the discipline it takes if you're doing 2-a-days? Because I've done this. Do you know the discipline it takes to be on a championship sports team and also be on the honor roll? You're talking about a very disciplined young man. You're talking about an extremely disciplined young man. Okay, let's get to Unk, man. Let's get to this snow, man. Anybody ever been snowed in? Anybody who likes snow? Put it in the chat right now if you like snow, man. Put in the chat right now if you like snow, man. Okay, let's get the man. Hey, put in the chat right now if you like snow, man. Let's get the man. Denver Broncos in the building, man. Anybody put in the chat if you like snow, man. I like snow, man. You know, I went to the snow recently, man. I'm gonna post it up, man. I'm gonna post up my pictures in the snow, man. You know what I'm saying? You're making snow angels and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Uncle Shannon. Shout out to the Denver Broncos, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OnlyFans, man. Shout out to the OnlyFans models, man. All little titty models, man. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Let me see you do your thing. Let me see you twirl. Let me see you shake your ass for your homegirl. Hey, baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Let me see you shake your butt for your homegirl. Hey, Snow World, Snow World, Snow World, Snow World, Snow World, Snow. Snow you don't, snow you roll, snow you don't, snow you roll. Hey man, don't be mad because you can't get you a 20-year-old OnlyFans model to grab her by the neck and choke her, yoka, boka, loka. Don't be mad at Uncle. Don't be mad at Uncle. Because I'm going to tell you, man, I will go ham, hard as a motherfucker. I'm going ham in the paint, man. Don't text me. Don't bring your girl around me, true player for real. Oh, man. Don't text me. Don't text me, baby. Don't text me, baby. Oh, shit. Don't text me, baby. I'm going to tell you right now, man. I'm going to do like, man, I'm going to come through, man, off of Bluetooth. I'm going to come through off of Bluetooth. I'm going to come through off of Bluetooth and do my do-do. That's what I'm going to do. You text who? Don't text who. You text who? I'm going to come through off of Bluetooth and do my do-do. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do if you text me, man. With my different Bronco jersey, yo. With my damn, I'm a monkey in that thing.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to.
I know what it's about. I know what it's about. Hey, y'all, family friend, what's it about? It's about the snow. He said, I know my family and my, yeah, we do. He said, well, I know my family and my friends know exactly what this is about. Yes, we do know exactly what's about that thing. That thing. Some men are only about that thing is only about that thing. Do we want to read some text? Do we want to read? Do we want to read some text? Do we want to read? Do we want to read some text? Do we want to read? Do we want to read some text? I want to read that text. I want to read that text. Do you want to read some text? I want to read that text. Do you want to read some text? I want to read that text. I want to read that text. I want to read that text message from that thing. Come on, man. The internet playing with me. I had the text messages. I don't got them with nobody. You want to read that text? You want to read that text? Yes, I want to read that text. That sex, that text. I want to read that text. That Shannon Sharpe text. He asked her for some sex. I want to read that text. Let's read the text. The Shannon Sharpe sex. Text from Gabriella Zunga to Shannon Sharpe, November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your hoo-ha and then marry you. Can we just stop right there for a second? Hey, Prince, I love snow. I love snow. This is why you love snow. This is why I love snow. Who don't love snow? Hold on. Wait, we got to get back. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some snow in. Who don't like snow? 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 I know. Who don't like snow? Who don't like snow? Snow. Who don't like snow? Who don't like snow? Who don't like snow? Who don't like snow? Hey, man, right now, I'm about to ask right now. Woo! Who do not like snow? I do not like snow. I love snow. It's a poll. I just put a poll up in the chat right now. Please go ahead and vote in the poll. Let me know if you like snow, if you're a fan of snow. But let's get back to the text message, because that might convince you. You might not like snow, but after I read this, after this show, you might want to know. You might not like snow, but after this show, you might want to know. Because nobody knows when the nose goes, when the nose closes. If you like them snow hoes, you know what I mean? Nobody knows when the nose goes, when the nose closes. If you like them snow hoes, man, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, man. Do your thing if you like them snow hoes, man. Nobody knows when the nose closes, man. Okay. So what she said was, I want to put my tongue in your hoo-ha and marry you. I want to marry you too. Oh shit. Here we go. Hoo-ha. I want to put my tongue in your hoo-ha and marry you, pause. And another text from Gabriella to Shannon Sharpe on January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy. I want to put a big black baby in me. I'm going to read that again. I want to put a big black baby in me. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. A big black baby. Can everybody in the chat, can I get a hashtag big black baby? Can I get a hat? B. Can I get a, I'm going to do it my, hold on. Can I get a hashtag? Can we get a hashtag BBB? BBB. 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 Poison. Poison. I was at the park, man, shaking the ball. BBB. Poison. BBB. She did her a BBB. Another one. She said on August 11, 2024, these messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Miss Zunga. I don't know how you say her name. I told you I'm dyslexic. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included in role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by the 20-year-old. Are you guys following this? So the defense of the 56-year-old Denver Bronco multimillionaire Super Bowl player is that this relationship involved, let's read it again very slowly with the dyslexic man with the old glasses on. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's just get, okay. Can I see? Okay, y'all ready? It says here that the relationship included role play, sexual language, and fantasy scenario. This is the part where I got to put on multiple. Hold on. This is the part. We got to get this right because people will say on the YouTube that I didn't do my due diligence and I didn't do my research. You know what I'm saying? So let's hold on. Okay. It says that scenario explicitly requested by Miss Zunga. You can't make this shit up, man. The 20-year-old, the 56-year-old superstar millionaire with the #1 podcast, $100 million, he just blamed all this shit on the 20-year-old little baby girl that was 19 when he met the bitch, man. Hey! Oh, let's go to the snow. I don't know what you got to say, man. I don't know, man. He blamed it on the bitch, man. Blame it on the rain. Yeah. You can blame it on the rain. This man just 56 years old, $100 million, #1 podcast, and he blamed it on the bitch, man. Hey, shout out to Osiris Raw, man. Blamed it on the bitch, man. Hold on, man. Where's the P at, man? Where's the ism at, man? Is we gonna go at Unc on the ism? Is we gonna just keep it light? We're gonna keep it fun because we could get on head about this ism, man. You know, it's a lot of shit we could get on head about. But your defense is that you, 56-year-old multimillionaire, let a 20-year-old dictate the relationship. That's what we start. See about the narrative. You see about. I'm not saying this. I'm not making this up. It's not me. It's not me. I didn't say it. I didn't write it. They wrote the shit. I didn't tell them to write the shit. This nigga wrote the shit. I didn't tell a nigga to fuck the bitch. I didn't tell a nigga to write the shit. Choke her, fuck her, if you would have asked me, man. Oh shit! What's up with these football players with these white bitches? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to it, man. This shit is hilarious, man. Blame the bitch, man. Blame the bitch, man. That's what you do, man. Blame the bitch, man. God damn, man. 20 years old. I didn't expect. This is my first time reading this, y'all. I didn't expect Unc to blame the broad, man. But so he says that the broad requested this type of shit. What else? The edited tape that Miss Zinga secretly taped and showed Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray a result of this editing and out of context prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual, but Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all a part of her plan setup and part of her blackmail. So you let the broad dictate the relationship, lead the relationship, and set you up. This is all, man, this is no ism. This is no riz. This is no ism. And you are just laying it all out. Like, okay, maybe you didn't do anything criminal, but this is some sad shit. This behavior at 56 years old, this is abhorrent. I don't see anything criminal. I agree. There may, like I just talked about, there may not be anything criminal here, but this type of a behavior at 56 years old from a multi-millionaire with so much to lose is just abhorrent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm joking. I'm really having a good time. I'm joking. But the fact is, man, you let the bitch dictate the relationship, say what the parameters of the relationship is, bring you out of your wheelhouse, and then you gonna let the bitch record you secretly like the bitch was really running you. If we being honest, bro, I'm not saying you did something criminal, but man, the bitch was running you. This 20-year-old bitch was running you, bro. Like that's not like respectable in no way, man. That's a character flaw. That says a lot about who you is as a man, that this bitch that's younger than your youngest daughter has got you all turned up like a motherfucking pretzel. This is bad, bro. This is bad. Okay, so you didn't do nothing criminal, but really, this how you moving in the streets, bro. This how you moving. You could end up robbed or dead or something, bro. Like this crazy. This is like a bad example of men out here. This is what we be talking about in the manosphere, man. Like this is some old sucker. When we talk about sucker shit, this is the epitome of sucker shit right here. Because how do you? Because anybody, okay, anybody want to learn a lesson today? We had a lot of fun. Any men, young men want to learn how to avoid situations like this because there's gorgeous, beautiful women, right? I'm not telling you not to mess with the OnlyFans model. I'm not telling you that I wouldn't. But what I am telling you is how he got in this situation is letting another human being dictate his life. Now, this could apply to men, women, and LGBTQ. When you're in a relationship, you need to be equally yoked. So if you think that if you are in a relationship with someone that you think is too beautiful for you and you find yourself acting differently because of their beauty, you may not need to be in that relationship. You need to be equally yoked to where you never find yourself in a situation where you're being manipulated like this and being misled, right? It doesn't matter, bro. If you my daughter, if you my son, what I would tell you and teach you to learn from this situation is Shannon Sharpe. It ended up in this lawsuit because he's allowing someone else to dictate his life. Anytime you do that, you're going to end up wrong. If it's at work, if it's in your personal life, it's in your finances. Hey, you hold my wallet. Hey, you hold this money for me so I don't spend it. Then you come back and your money is gone. And then now you crying on the ground because you have no more money. But what you did is you allow someone else to manage your finances. Don't you hear a lot about celebrities where they crying because, oh, my business manager or this person or that person took my money, right? Shannon Sharpe is the reason he's in this situation. And the reason you may have been in a similar situation is because you find yourself in a relationship with somebody where you're not equally yoked. And now this person is manipulating you. And this is Shannon Sharpe. This is the letter from Shannon Sharpe's lawyer with his defense. His defense at 56 years old is that I was manipulated by a 19-year-old child, not 21, not 25. I'm not saying don't fuck her. I'm not saying it's illegal for him to fuck her. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the facts. That his defense is that a 19-year-old child, I can say child because she's not 21, she's not 25. His defense is that a 19-year-old child manipulated him. And the sad truth may be is that she did. Just like Brittany Renner was out here running these motherfuckers, this is what happened. The sad truth is that this 20-year-old was running him and manipulating him. knowingly, and he still fucked with her, knowing that she was playing him. And now his ass is in the sling. Straight up. So if you're a young man and you're looking at Shannon Sharpe after we have our laughs and our fun, what you need to know is equally yoked. What you need to take away from Shannon Sharpe is equally yoked and never let nobody dictate the relationship. We are, this is what America, feminine, all the bullshit is about. Shannon Sharpe should not, you should not, if you're a female watching me right now, because I got a lot of women who watch and support me. You don't want to be in a relationship with a man where he's dictating your life, and then 20 years go by and you a secretary and you never wanted to be a secretary, but you a secretary because your husband told you to be a secretary. It'd be a lot of women who be destroyed inside because they've let their mother, they let their father, they let their husband dictate who and what type of person they're going to be. I'm going to be a wife, I'm going to be a mother, but never asking themselves who and what I am and what I want to be, right? The same thing goes for the men in the chat. Like, you are finding yourself in a relationship with somebody where you living out your mother expectation for you, or your father's expectation, or your wife expectation of what a man or a husband and a father is. But have you ever done the knowledge to sit down and see what it is that you feel it is? Shannon Sharpe was manipulated at 56 years old. At 56 years old, his defense is that he was manipulated by a 19-year-old. Is that acceptable? That the next mathematical preceding question is that accept? Do you accept that? Even if it's true, even if it's valid, do you accept? Is it acceptable that Shannon Sharpe allowed himself to be manipulated by a 19-year-old child? I don't know how you answer that, because it does seem to me that he was manipulated and taken advantage of, but he is 56, he is a multimillionaire, he does have a lot to lose. So how do we judge that? What do we say to Unc? That's a hell of a question, right? Because we joking about the tweets, we joking about the text messages, but a lot of us reading these text messages would say, at some point, I would have thrown in the towel. Despite how beautiful she is, it's going too far. A lot of people with common sense would have said, like, come on, man. I'm not, $100 million, I got the #1 podcast. I cannot be engaged. This goes back to Pete Hegseth. And what did I say about Pete? No more group chats. Okay, so another lesson for the G's. To the G's and to all the G's and the hustlers. This one for the hustlers and back to the G's. This was for the G's and this was for the hustlers and this was for the hustlers. Now back to the G's. Bro, no more super chats. No more text messages, because text messages and super chats is just evidence, bro. Yo, I'm not nothing. If you a G in the game, don't text. Don't text. Don't do no group chats. The group chat is so play. If you got a side piece, don't DM her, don't text her, don't be in no group chat, don't discuss nothing confidential on no damn text message and no group chat. And if you talk about anything confidential or of any importance after today on a group chat or a text message, it's on you. We do not need to communicate via text. Do not text me. Do not text me and expect me to reply. Do not text me. If you texting, we gonna do emojis. We gonna do emoji language, and then we gonna meet up. That's what we doing. Do not text me. We gonna do emojis, and we gonna meet up at a spot, and we gonna discuss the shit. We gonna discuss it like Casino. Remember Casino? Remember? Oh man, I love that part where they was in the desert. Remember, because when Nas did the video, where they was in the Street Dreams video, and they talking like this? Yeah, man. This how we gonna talk. We ain't doing no more text messages. We ain't doing no more of that shit. Meet up in the parking lot, and we talking like this. You know why? Because they got lip readers. So we covering our lips, and we smoking cigarettes. Yeah, man. I talked to the bitch last night, man. The bitch asked me to choke her, man. So I told the bitch, man, I can't fuck with the bitch no more. And bitch, don't text me no shit like this, bitch, on my cell phone ever again in your motherfucking life, monkey bitch. It's over, bitch. I'm done. But hey, check this out though. After I text the bitch that shit, you know I slid by there and dropped this dick off in that bitch, man. For real though. Man, we ain't doing no more text messages, man. We ain't doing no more group chats, man. If you will learn one thing in this week, what is this? April 21st, the week of April 21st, 2025. Any real motherfucker who listened to me, any real motherfucker with some intelligence and some knowledge, because they tried to make that group chat popular. Remember with Math Hoffa? Now Math Hoffa broke. Bad fuel going up. Math Hoffa ain't got evicted. He owed money. Ain't that some shit? And Math Hoffa came in and said, I'm not part of the group chat. What's the group chat? I'm not in that group chat. Man, fuck a group chat. That's why your ass broke. That's why your ass got kicked out the barbershop. Being in the motherfucking being mixy. Nigga, I'm not in no group chats. I'm not in no group chats. I'm not group chatting with nobody. I don't be texting with nobody. Ain't no evidence of me, my intent, my modus operandi, my ideology. You will not find it on a text message or in a group chat. I am not giving up the ghost. No. Come on now. For the week of April 21st, 2025, what you need to understand is the group chat and the text message is dead. It is motherfucking dead. That's the one thing I said to Pete Hagesel. How the fuck are you in another group chat? I don't give a fuck, Pete. After that first signal mistake, the one lesson is no more fucking group chats, Pete. Heggy, baby. What the fuck? I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the journalist. I want to know why that journalist was in the group chat. So, Pete, I'm not mad at you. But, bro, no more fucking group chats, bro. What the fuck, bro? Come on, man. No more fucking group chats. And Shannon Sharpe. Anybody worth $100 million. Why are you leaving evidence? It's like, this is like, what's the nigga name? The golf. What was the golf nigga who was doing that stupid shit on the voicemail? Tiger. Oh, this is Tiger. Why the fuck would you leave a voicemail for a motherfucking waitress and say your name? You leaving evidence. All these motherfuckers is not smart, man. There's no ism. Shannon Sharpe, you texting from your phone with your name. Not smart. Tiger Woods. Hi, this is Tiger. Hi, this is Tiger. Hi, on a voicemail. The bitch could do whatever with the voicemail. Shannon Sharpe, you could do whatever with these text messages. What the? Hi, this is Tiger. What else does it say? It say, what else we got? Okay. I read that already. So what else we got? Y'all want to hear, what about the audio? Ooh, we got the text. We got the text. We got the jazz. Competition, they must come sideways. A competition, they must come this way. A competition, they must come left way. A competition, they must come sideways. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. But I cried when you left. I beg you to put on a condom and not put it in my hoo-ha, and you didn't listen. I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon. But going back to the lawyer report, what did the message say? So if we go back, she said, I want you to put it in my hoo-ha. I know you miss my big juicy arse, 25,000 each cheek. What else? Let's go to this other one. Now, I know you miss my big arse. Here it is. Shannon Sharpe, I want to put my tongue in your hoo-ha and marry you. That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me, BBB. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. And where's that other one? Only if you put a big baby gravy in me. Baby gravy? Only if you put baby gravy. Baby gravy. Baby gravy! Baby gravy! Baby gravy! Oh, baby gravy! Baby gravy! The bitch said baby gravy! Baby gravy! Baby gravy! Baby gravy! Hashtag baby gravy! Oh, fuck, baby gravy! This shit, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Baby gravy. Baby gravy. She said, Shannon Sharpe, bro. What you doing? What you doing, What you doing? You dropping off the baby gravy. You dropping off the baby gravy. So got the black and mild, he got the cognac, and he got the KFC. He got the KFC with the baby gravy. What you dropping off, What you dropping off, Baby gravy. Baby gravy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. If I'm saying it, if I wasn't reading it, you would think I made it up. What was the start of the sentence? What was the start of the sentence? The day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek, as quoted from the above, her text message to Mr. Sharpe, there was another example of text from Miss Zienga. For example, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I can do whatever I want to me. Then you could do whatever you want to me if you put that baby gravy in me. I want to put my tongue in your arse hole, then marry you. That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. These messages are just a sample. We read that. I mean, come on. Only if you put that baby gravy in me. Guess who's back? Joy the transport. You perfect timing, Joy. You almost missed the baby gravy. I would have hated for you to miss the baby gravy. Because when you go to lunch, when you go to talk to the homeboys, the next time you hanging out and you talking with the homie, like, hey, how'd it go last night? He said, oh man, it was fun. He said, hey, just say, hey, did you give her some of that baby gravy? Oh, tell him. Say, hey, next time y'all hanging out, man, say, hey, man, how'd it go last night, man? Oh, man, it was cool, man. We had a little good time. You say to him, hey, did you give her some of that baby gravy? Did you give her some of that baby gravy? Oh, shit. He gonna look at you like you crazy. This boy, I knew you was a freak. I knew you was a freak. I ain't hanging out. Hey, you can't come around my wife no more. What the fuck you talking about baby gravy? What the fuck you talking about baby gravy? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yes.
Did you give her some of that baby gravy? Oh, my God. We had a good time today. We're having a good time. Okay. Hold on. We got one more. Let's keep going.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you. Big black guy choke small white woman.
Is this real?
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Okay, well,
I don't know. Is it AI? I don't know.
Pull up the text messages and something that stands out to me. First of all, Shannon, you are 56 years old, baby. Why are you dating a 19-year-old? It's disgusting. I'm sorry, Shannon. Disgusting. And you clearly have some type of fetish with white women. You have to have some type of fetish, and they have a fetish about you too. Because why on God's green earth is that girl telling you to put a big black baby inside of her?
Baby gravy.
And you showed them damn text messages of her saying put a big black baby inside of her. But you didn't show us your response. I'm going to assume you didn't stop talking to her after she texted to you, though. And my question would be, why not? Because it's clearly a sign that she has a fetish for black men. Like, Shannon, what is wrong with you? Like, that's what the fuck you get. I'm sorry. I can't feel bad for you. That's what the fuck you get. Because first of all, she's 19. Second, you need to figure out why you have this fetish. A big black baby and you continue to talk to her. Fucking disgusting.
They mad. Big mad. Why you so mad? She mad. She mad that Shannon Sharpe like white women, and she mad that the white women like him. Why do you like white women? Why do white women like you? That's fucking funny as fuck. You have a fetish. Why do you have a fetish? Why does she have people? Hey, check this out. Check this out. Hey, whoever like me, I want you to fetishize me. That's what I want. That's the type of like I want. I want a woman who fetishizes me. Yes, that is what this is what Kevin Gates was saying about LeBron James. Kevin Gates said, I want a woman for LeBron that looks at him like white women look at him. When LeBron James come out of the locker room, white women look at LeBron James like, oh, like God. White women look at LeBron James so highly that it makes white men upset. White men feel insecure, cucked by how highly white women regard LeBron James. So Kevin Gates was saying, LeBron, you deserve a woman who fetishizes you. Hello. Hello. Hey, this shit gonna keep coming up, man. This shit gonna keep coming up. Shout out to Kevin Gates. She is mad. She fetishizes you. Why you like white women? We got the text. We got the text. We got the text. We got the text. Well, I didn't finish reading it. I get so excited on the content. Let's go back to the text. Did I read that? Y'all know I'm blind, so I can't even fucking see. What does that say, y'all? He said, Shannon Sharpe said, I don't know how to process this. This is the text message where she told Shannon Sharpe, I told you no. I wanted you to put a condom on and don't put it in my hoo-ha, and you didn't listen. No means no. Shannon Sharpe writes back, I don't know how to process this. And then it says, can I call you later? Can I call you later? Now, and these are contradicting messages. And then this message here says, I want to be a daddy. That's what she said. So these are conflicting, contradicting messages. She says, I want to be a SA daddy. I'm gonna tell any young man listening to me and watching me, do not deal with a woman who's requesting you to do a crime, because basically this text messages is asking Shannon Sharpe to do something illegal. I don't care if she requested it. I'm still not going to do something illegal because I'm not a criminal. And it says, I want some hardcore bottom action. Can you believe this? I can't believe it. So one message, she says, I want hardcore bottom action. And then she says, I want to be SA. And then the next message, she texts him and says, but I told you, I begged you to put on the condom and not to put it in my hoo-ha. Wait a minute. You said you begged them to put on the condom and not put it in your hoo-ha. But when we go to this messages, you said you want hardcore bottom action. So you did want it in your hoo-ha. And then you said you want to be SA. How? So that's why this is why I believe the reply came back. I don't know how to process this. We don't know the timeline. Did he respond at, I don't know the timeline. I mean, hey, these messages are coming left and right. Shannon Sharpe is not sharp. Shannon Sharpe, not the sharpest tool in the shed, man. Shannon Sharpe, not the sharpest tool in the shed. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Baby gravy. Put it in my hoo-ha. I want to lick your hoo-ha. Put it in my hoo-ha.
And y'all be loving the snow until they get you into some heat.
Uh-oh. We got another snow rant. Y'all want to hear more about the snow? We have another snow rant. I'm having a good time. Joy, you keep talking about Diddy, boy. You want to go at Diddy. Psyop said, why is she mad? That's crazy. Turn around and go home. This is for the movies with constant fun. Oh, man. Only a 20-year-old. That's why I sound like a movie or a cartoon, because she's 20. She's 19. Adults don't talk like that, bro. That's why this shit crazy.
I'm convinced all these celebrities' favorite holiday is Easter because y'all love y'all a snow bunny. And y'all be loving the snow until they get you into some heat. When are y'all gonna learn to leave these snow bunnies alone? Y'all want to be Bugs Bunny so bad. And we keep asking, what's up, Doc? Shanetta Sharpe got him into some mess with a snow bunny who was a teenager at the time. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. When are we gonna learn? And I hate to be that person, but what are you doing being 54 messing with a 19-year-old anyways? That don't even make no sense. And allegedly, the white girl is saying that he sexually assaulted her. They was together for like a year and a half. They was doing stuff consensually. But then after she caught him cheating on live with Michelle, he basically started doing stuff that was out of the ordinary. And what makes everything worse is that the white girl, who is now 20 years old and an OnlyFans creator, went and got Tony Busby to represent her in the whole case. And we already know Tony Busby loved tearing a black man down. That should be in his bio. I love to tear a black man down. And so now Shannon Sharpe then came out with a statement basically saying that the girl is lying and that everything was consensual. But I just can't believe you even in this predicament.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty.
How are you even in a shakedown with somebody who not even 21 and should be watching Shake It Up with Zendaya on Disney Channel? Right. Instead of nightcapping with Ocho Cinco, go to sleep and count the sheep Ocho times. And then now we have the Snow Bunny who released audio of Shannon Sharpe talking to her, and it don't sound good.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
I'm not saying you You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, girl.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
You see how she quiet?
Thank you.
And I feel like he fell right into her trap. You see, she was quiet right after he said that. Real quiet on the phone. She got what she needed. But this is where it gets interesting. So Shannon Sharpe released a statement with some of the text messages that iCarly was sending to him, and basically showing that it was consensual and that they be talking to each other crazy like that all the time. So the phone call is not far-fetched. The messages say stuff like, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you effing me. I know you miss this big juicy ass, $25K for each cheek. Only if you put that baby gravy in me. Ooh. I want to put my tongue in your butthole and then marry you. Okay, that's my daddy. F. I want you to put a big black baby in me. Big black baby is crazy. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Crazy. Baby gravy is so freaky frog to me. I'm sorry. And her saying big black baby would just turn me off. So I don't know how Shannon
Baby gravy! Baby gravy!
Sharpe was still messing with that after that. So now I don't know what to believe, because y'all released the audio basically saying that he was going to choke her. But then in the messages, she's saying that she liked to be choked like a dog collar. So I don't know. And then new news came out and said that Shannon Sharpe offered the girl $10 million before the case went public. And in the lawsuit, she asked him for $50 million, but he offered her $10 million. And everybody like, why you offering her money if it's not true? But I guess he don't want none of this to taint his career because, you know, they cancel you before they even know if it's true or not. I don't know what to believe, but what I do know is that I can't believe you almost pushing 60 and into it with somebody who not even 21. Could be your granddaughter. Actually, great-granddaughter. And this is why Monique told you to get you somebody your age. Do I need to replay the clip?
26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old.
Don't listen.
You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
You just can't do it, Shannon, and you're still doing it. Shannoning around. I know your name's Shannon, but that don't mean you got to be with the Shannon again. Y'all black men got to do better. I'm so tired of this narrative. Boo, tomato, tomato. Boo, Easter egg, Easter egg. Hang it up flat screen, please. Pull the lava across.
Y'all black man. I guess he not a black man then. Okay. He not a black man. He said y'all black man like he ain't a nigga, man. Miss Perfect Time, and there is an attack on black men going on. It's crazy how many white men assault women and children. Where are the lawsuits for them at? Facts. Hey, man, I know you just called me. I was just about to hang up the line so I can call you back. That's Mrs. Perfect Time, and she don't watch my show. She don't love me. There's a lot of black men out here in relationships where we getting abused and manipulate, and people don't appreciate us the way we should be appreciated, and in our big black baby, and they don't appreciate the baby gravy. I tell Mrs. Perfect Time all the time, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women out there who want a big black baby. There's a lot of women out there who want this baby gravy. You better treat me better. You better treat me right. You know what I'm saying? Treat me right. Treat me right. You know what I'm saying? Chub Rock is back on the scene. You know what I'm saying? With a pocket full of green. Treat me right. Because I got this baby gravy. This baby gravy is driving them crazy. They going crazy for the baby gravy. You know what I'm saying? They need them a big black baby. And in order to get a big black baby, you need this baby gravy. And they going crazy because I got the baby gravy. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Baby gravy. You gotta love it, man. Baby gravy on the scene. Jump right back up on the scene with some baby gravy in a pocket full of gravy. Baby gravy. Baby gravy.
Coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Poor Shannon, man. Poor Shannon. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. What, Umar? Hold on.
My brother.
Hold on.
Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm getting text messages telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay, no more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam.
It's a scam.
I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam.
It's a scam.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one.
It's a scam.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one, but Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this.
No.
Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro queens? Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro queens? Who can confirm? Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's
I know.
accusers?
I know.
Are they black?
I know. I know, Professor. Pick me. I know, Professor. Professor, pick me, Professor. Oh, shit.
Or are they white?
Oh, shit.
Are they black? Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation?
Rice?
Is this a sand bunny situation?
Wait.
Is this a salsa bunny situation?
Wait. Oh, shit. Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny? A salsa bunny? Thank you to the content gods. Thank you to the content gods. All praise the content gods. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Dr. Umar. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, snow bunnies everywhere. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you, content gods. Oh, shit.
Teresa Double O. If you have a co-wife, you can fill out my wifey resume.
What the fuck?
Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. You know my number.
Wait.
215-989-98.
Wait. He did not just give out his phone number. He did not. He didn't do that. Thank you, content God. Thank you. Oh, he didn't just give out his number. He didn't just give out his number to a bitch on the live stream. He didn't do that.
58. You know my number.
You know my number.
215-989-9858. Text messages only.
He did it twice, and he wanted it. He did it twice. He did it twice.
Text messages only.
He ain't get the
Text
message.
messages only. 215-989-9858. I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers. Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the rice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the sand? Or was he accused by
Salsa.
the salsa? I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
Oh, shit. Can y'all believe we almost did not see that? Can y'all believe we almost did not see that? We almost did not play that video. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This has been a great show.
With women. Like a lot of athletes, like a lot of men who exercise no sexual discipline. But if you go back to his career at CBS Sports, where that ended because of allegations from women, there's a pattern here. And so today, when Shannon Sharpe was, by all news reports, back on First Take today, one day after someone files a $50 million lawsuit accusing you of rape, one day after you release text messages, highly sexual text messages from the alleged victim, ESPN, all systems go. And the reason why I'm critical of ESPN or just like raise a side eye is that it's like, okay, maybe this woman is lying, but anybody with a brain knows that Shannon Sharpe has had a long sordid history with women making allegations about him and lawsuits being settled. This is an open secret. And so, yes, he has proven that this 19, 20, 21-year-old woman clearly wanted to have sex with him, but I'm not sure if he's out of the woodworks just yet, because this is Tony Busby's strategy. Create controversy around some male athlete with no sexual discipline and see what crawls out of the woodwork.
Now that's kind of scary. We haven't talked about that. That is true. Tony Busby put up a hotline. After they created the controversy with Diddy, he put up a 1-800 number and he got 100 women to call in. And that's where a lot of these lawsuits with Diddy came from. Did y'all know I did the Deshaun Watson story? I got this Denver Bronco jersey. I got a Browns jersey. And with the Deshaun Watson case, I did the Deshaun Watson case. And did you know that Tony Busby had the same thing with Deshaun Watson? Now, Deshaun Watson beat criminal charges, 2 grand juries. You know what I didn't know? Tony Busby, after Deshaun Watson beat 2 grand juries that said he did nothing wrong, Tony Busby was still legally allowed to sue him for what he was found innocent. Just like OJ, these laws do need to be looked at, because if a man goes to court twice with 2 grand juries and is found innocent, the women who were not proven to be honest and truthful should not be able to sue me for millions of dollars. Tony Busby went after Deshaun Watson for almost over a dozen lawsuits while he was at Cleveland. And everybody looking at Deshaun Watson like, what's happening and what's going on in Cleveland, why he isn't playing that well. Well, he had to settle almost 20 lawsuits, each of them worth millions of dollars. Because Tony Busby, in 2024, Tony Busby threatened the NFL over Deshaun Watson, despite Deshaun Watson being found innocent by 2 grand juries and being punished with 11-game suspension by the NFL. He was still being sued and threatened by Tony Busby in 2024. A lot of us didn't know that. So when Jason Whitlock points out the fact that Shannon Sharpe needs to be careful because it's an open secret that Shannon Sharpe, look at Monique, everybody is playing the clip from Monique when Monique has said to Shannon Sharpe, stop messing with the young girls. So it's an open secret that Shannon Sharpe liked to pay to play young women. So if they notice, now, and then keep in mind, we are in a recession. You know, hoes got to eat. Everybody want a hoe cake. Hoes got to eat too. What y'all think going on out here? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't got money for OnlyFans. Motherfuckers ain't going to the strip club no more. Shit, hoes got to eat too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Shannon Sharpe was thinking. It ain't the pandemic no more. When bitches is getting $1 million on OnlyFans, hoes got to eat too. So if they see an opportunity via Tony Busby, and there's a lot of young scamps who was running Shannon Sharpe pockets, and they see an opportunity for $1 million payday, Shannon Sharpe better get ready to cash out. He already, see, this is the fucked up part right here. They are already saying that Shannon Sharpe offered this girl $10 million. So that opens the door for anybody that was running Shannon Sharpe pockets to call Tony Busby and be like, what's up, Tony? I only need 2 or 3 million. What you need me to say? And Tony Busby to open up a hotline based on what Jason Whitlock just said in this open secret. So now we understand. So everybody was saying in the beginning, why would Tony Busby go after Shannon Sharpe? Jason Whitlock, I believe, has just said something. We had a lot of fun today, but Jason Whitlock just unlocked the real secret. Why would Tony Busby, think about it, he is a calculative guy, right? He does go after black men, but a certain type of black man, right? And Tony Busby don't just want one opportunity. He want the big fish. He want what he got out of Deshaun Watson. He want multiple lawsuits. He's going after Diddy with like 20 or more than 20 lawsuits. So who believes that Shannon Sharpe is being targeted by Tony Busby for this one lawsuit? I don't believe that. Good job, Jason Whitlock. Good job. So Jason Whitlock said, okay, Shannon Sharpe, you were able to prove that this girl wanted to have rough consensual sex, but that's not Tony Busby's point. Tony Busby picked you because you are a degenerate and you are known, it is an open secret that you sleep around with young women and that they run your pockets. So Tony Busby just opened up the door for all these women to come back and to run your pockets for that $100 million contract. And it's all based on your behavior. So it may not be criminal behavior, right? It may not be criminal behavior, but it's costly. And this goes back to what we talk about on this channel a lot. Traditional marriage, God, country, family, and football. Psyop said, wouldn't it be crazy if all the sex stuff is coming out to cover up the pride accusations? Oh, well, we know for a fact that he posted a video with this girl as a response to that. And he's having a certain type of intercourse. You know, when Tracy Ellis Ross said that she liked to date young men, it was obvious to men and women why she wanted to date young men. It's because she wants to have a certain type of sex and a certain type of relationship. With Shannon Sharpe, to your point about the pride accusations, why would he date a younger woman? Well, he would be able to get away with certain fetishes with younger women and not face accusation. Tracy Ellis Ross could get away with certain type of intercourse with younger men, certain type of dynamics with younger men. This is what women immediately understood why Tracy Ellis Ross would date young men, why Brittany Renner dated young men, why Drea dated a younger rookie, to manipulate them and to do and get away with certain things. So yeah, I think you bring up a great point, because why would you date a 19-year-old? the 19-year-old freak, she down with all of these fetishes that an older woman who was in love with you might say, we need to explore this. I'm okay with the fact that you like to have this type of intercourse, but I need you to be okay with the fact that you like this type of intercourse. See, an adult would make you have that conversation. If you're in love with an adult woman, she would make you have that conversation. But if you playing around with a 19-year-old, you never have to admit that my fetish is not a racial one. Shh. Good point, Psyop. That's a good point. Because immediately we go to race. Remember what we talked about. Race is the great distractor. Today we had a lot of fun, laughing and joking, because I don't even think this girl is white. I think she's white passing. She may be Latino or some other ethnicity with dyed blonde roots. But race is the great distractor. Everyone is focusing on her race. But there are some nuances to these text messages. There are some things that if you were a sexual therapist and you had Shannon Sharpe in your chair, you might want to discuss with him about his childhood and some of his fetishes that don't have anything to do with skin color. Why? It's so funny you say that, Sile, because everyone is jumping over that. Everyone is jumping over that. It says a lot about right now in 2025 how hyper-racial the country is. How hyper-racial the country is. I don't even think she's white. She's white passing. But the country is so hyper-racial that we are going over those nuances within those text messages. Why did you post that video, Shannon Sharpe? And why are you exercising such fetishes with a younger woman who wouldn't know? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all in a minute. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Hit the super chat, hit the cash app, hit the double tap to like the video, double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see y'all at the next live. Go Denver Broncos.